I will never forget the first time I saw Paul Bunyan. I was topping trees one morning. I looked up, and there stood the biggest man I ever saw.
Well, you know what? Paul Bunyan has come down from the woods this morning, and he came right here to the Golden Valley Studios. We're very excited that he is joining us this morning. Hello, Paul. How are you?
Hello, Belle. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. Where did you come from this morning?
I came down from far north Minnesota.
I hear there's a lot of snow still up there.
There is, but it only comes up to the soles of my shoes.
And you know what? What's the deal with all these frozen lakes still? Are we going to blame you for this, or what should we do? Better
for the skidding of lumber. As long as they're frozen, we can move the great north woods very easily.
Fabulous. The big blue ox now, is he tied out back?
No, I haven't seen the blue ox for a long time. It's been too cold.
Too cold.
Stayed in the barn.
We understand that a good friend of yours, oh, there, we found it right there. We understand that a good friend of yours has been visiting you once in a while, Mr. Don Shelby. What's he up to recently?
He is an old man. He's a puny, pencil-necked little human being, and I don't have much to do with him.
Really? But we can't, he hasn't been spotted in the Twin Cities for a long time, and the rumor is he's up in the woods doing something. So you don't think he's doing anything that is, you know, very creative or special or anything like that?
He's trying to be a part of my crew, and I'm not sure I want him around.
He needs to lift weights a bit?
He's weak and he's old.
Okay, well, that's good to know. Paul, thank you for joining us. We're very excited because Paul's going to be a part of a big production tonight by Benjamin Bratt, and we were really excited to have both of you here. Joining me here next to us is Pop Wagner, and you are a folk singer, and you've been doing this show for quite a while. You're just telling me.
Yes, we did the first time, I think, in 1988 at the Ordway. We did the Benjamin Britten opera, Paul Bunyan, and we've done this ballad singer role 5 times now.
Fabulous.
We're tonight at the Ted Mann Concert Hall.
So Paul Bunyan obviously has come in many forms. Now tell me about this one.
This form of the opera, you mean?
Yeah, well, absolutely.
It's opera singers, a full orchestra, and a solo ballad singer. That's my role, and I get to sing a few songs and tell part of the story. You want to hear a little bit?
I would love to hear a little bit.
The spring came and the summer and fall. Paul Bunyan sat in his binnacle, regarding like a lighthouse lamp the work going on in the lumber camp, dreaming dreams which now and then he liked to tell to his lumbermen. His phrases rolled like waves on a beach, and during the course of a single speech, young boys grew up and needed a shave. Old men got worried they'd be late for the grave.
Thank you so much. That's fabulous. What do you think about that? Paul, how's it going? What do you think?
Pop is one of the greatest singers and recorders of my endeavors that I have ever encountered. I love Pop. And VocalEssence and the sound of the orchestra and the great chorale and the wonderful singers from the opera. It is a wonderful, wonderful performance. And my ego is not as large as Don Shelby's, but it is as large as all outdoors. And I will say, if you come, you will enjoy the greatest performance from all parties in the history of musical theater.
Wow. That's quite and Rena, of course, wanted to come over to meet you. And
hi, Paul.
Hello, young lady.
I would like to meet Babe the Blue Ox, if that's okay.
Yes. Would you like to come to my farm?
Yeah, I would, very much so. It's far north, though, isn't it?
Do you like champagne?
I do. Oh, am I? Okay.
We're going to wrap that up now. Thank you so much, Paul. We so appreciate it. Thank you, Bob. Well, we're looking forward to it tonight. 8 o'clock. Tickets still available, we understand. Absolutely.
Right. At the Ted Mann box office.
Absolutely. Ted Mann Concert Hall. All of that happening at the U of M. We want to thank Paul Bunyan, Pop Wagner for joining us. The tickets are available 612-371-5656.